A research paper isn't a big monster sprawling paper, but a tightly constructed series of paragraphs that have an intro, paragraphs that make up the body, providing individual reasons that support your position or your thesis, and a brief conclusion. It's really that simple. If the thought of a lengthy paper makes you crankshious, pinging, thristy, bejiggity, on edge, stopped, stressed, or just plain get your knickers in a twist, think of your assignment as a simple series of supporting paragraphs. We've gone over this before. Any paper is simply a series of supporting paragraphs, and the entire paper has a clear beginning, middle, and an end, an intro, middle, and conclusion. If your paper was a series of building blocks, it'd look like this: yellow for the intro or the commercial for your entire paper, blue for your supporting paragraphs or supporting arguments, and green for your conclusion, your closing. Your intro can highlight a problem, something that needs changed, or it can highlight what's working well and it's something you support. Then you bring in your thesis statement, that clear, succinct, bold statement that lets your reader know which side you're on. Here's an example of an intro for the legalization for psilocybin. I didn't know what it was either. I learn a lot from my students. After adding some background info, the thesis statement is clearly stated at the end of the introductory paragraph. After the intro with your thesis, it's time to start building the paper one paragraph or one block at a time. Each paragraph is a reason that supports your thesis. You're already good at coming up with supporting arguments. If you need to convince yourself that you need those new shoes, a new dress, or even a new car, you come up with reasons. Think of each reason as a supporting paragraph or supporting argument. Now remember, you're persuasively arguing to support or defend your position, your thesis. But there's a big difference between emotion and logic. We use logic and reason based on evidence and research through which passion evolves. This is a simple paragraph structure, an exposition statement or commercial for the paragraph, an example, which is a direct quote by an expert or a source, and your explanation ties it all together. Any of these three left out means your paragraph crashes and burns. Each 3x paragraph represents a unique reason that supports the thesis. Essentially, the research paper is a simple construction of research-supported paragraphs that create logical, reasonable support, maintaining professional integrity and respecting the audience. Time for your conclusion. Easy peasy. You just restate the thesis and touch on the key points or highlights throughout the research essay. It only needs to be about 5 to 8 lines. Now it's time for your title, which is crucial in our digital scrolling culture. Create a scroll stopper with a glimpse of the content, a catchy, unique title with an SEO keyword. Now you see that a research paper isn't a big monster sprawling paper, but a tightly constructed series of paragraphs that have an intro, paragraphs that make up the body that provide individual reasons that support your position, your thesis, and a brief conclusion.